other from range. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Puts it up and misses it off the right side of the rim. Sankovic. He's covered by Brown.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. A three ball, Sankovic, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Now here's Brown. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And you know what, Smitty, if you track his move, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
Now Tatum, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Here's Waters. They grab their own miss.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 6. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Castro. Rebound by Williams.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Here's Curry. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from
Boston. They have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Até pouco eu não trago para vocês o NBA.
And the free throw, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Wennington is out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Garcia in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Duracox, he's covered by Thompson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Passes it to Garcia. Trying his luck from deep. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Here's Thompson. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Waters.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Curry. Rebound, Boston. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Over to the wing. Waters passes to Garcia. Inside. Nice ball movement by Boston. That's tipped. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. And a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Thompson outside. Kicks to Curry. Shoots over Brown. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense guessing.
Brown, good. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Curry. Sankovic misses the 3. Boston shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Waters passes to Garcia. A steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Ripped away. Here's Brown. That one goes. Counted. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Down low.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Boston has possession. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Garcia can't get it to go.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter. Nothing since.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Wennington passes to Garcia. There's the steal. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And we know, of course, Clay coming from a basketball family. In fact, his father back in 1978 was drafted #1 overall.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors are a fairly even first couple of quarters. The second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Thompson. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, no one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 3. Garcia goes in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And right there is why Thompson is one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. Amazing strength by him to muscle those shots up while getting hit.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Back to Garcia. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Garcia. Bank shot, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Curry against Garcia. Clock at 6. Pass to Pascal. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Now the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. On defense, the Celtics. It's a one-point game.
Oh, Curry.
They double-team Curry. And stolen by Garcia. Tatum kicks to Williams. Outside, Garcia. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Falls checked in for Robert Williams. The pass to Poole. Now here's Curry. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 6.
Stephen Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
To the middle. Here's Paul. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses.
Bora, time. Tava buscando. Bora, time.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
To the paint, here's Madison, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Garcia. Boston again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Williams, and it's good for 2.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Poole, and that one released in time, but no good.
And do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jason Tatum. Also Williams out there, and it's Waters in at the point. That's the Boston foul.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
Passes it to Korkmaz. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Garcia, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Hell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Austin with the ball, trailing by 2. Tatum on the wing. Rolls it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And so it's Boston Eating that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.